where we are most of the way into doing our footings. Grabbing pieces of wood, setting them over the holes, getting ready for us tomorrow to set up the posts into these brackets and get them ready for concreting on Thursday. So still a lot of work to do. We're screwing on some concrete bases onto the posts so that when they're concreted in, they can't move up and down. But let's go grab those bins and get up to the street. You'll have to excuse the cameraing. I forgot to install my tripod on the tractor, so I'm going to have to hold it by hand today. But yes, very, very, very exciting stuff. There's a bit of a sneak peek of the house site with all the holes dug. And on the ground there is all the posts for our footings. We've just finished cutting the last one. So it's been a massive, massive few days. We started Thursday last week and still got another whole day tomorrow of setting out all the posts. So I mentioned in the last trash talk that Fantine, my cow, split the back of my head open and broke my nose. Well, I went to the hospital this week and they had a look at my nose and they said that anything they could do for it would just be cosmetic. So I'm stuck with a bit of a wonky nose. It's not too bad. You can see it pushes over a little bit that way. This nostril does get a little bit less air now, but that's just the way it is. Anything else I wanted to do with my nose would be like major surgery, so not really worth it. So now I'm going to have to live with a bit of a crooked nose, but it's fine. It's not that bad. We actually had a fox attack this week, a couple of weeks ago. Zephaniah came in at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday, and I was like, Dad, there's a fox in the chicken cage. So I ran out to the cage. Just gonna put these bins on the tractor. I ran out to this cage. This is where the fox got in here and was actually hanging off a chicken's leg because the chickens were sleeping up on top, and a fox was underneath grabbing a chicken leg through the cage. And for some reason he didn't run out when he saw us, and I managed to shut the gate, and that's when the fox went absolutely rampant. He was running around, biting at the chainmail. He was really, really trying to get out. He came over to the back and was like chewing at the metal. You can see how pulled it out it is here from him pulling and pushing. He did break a few holes, but I just got a big stick and just whacked him in the head as hard as I could and knocked him out cold. So I killed my first fox this fortnight, which is pretty wild. Here's the stick that I whacked him with, and that snapped in half completely. It was pretty spectacular the way he went down in one foul swoop. But the chicken he grabbed did have a broken leg, bit of blood, didn't miss any toes, but he's okay. Said hi. Spark, welcome. Yeah, and also if you guys are subscribed, let me know in the chat how long you've been subscribed for. Have you guys been here since January when I started, or are you guys new subscribers? Yeah, let's get these bins up to the street. It's not a bad way to take the bins up to the street once a week. Yeah, and also thank you guys so much for subscribing. We've just hit, I think we're two subscribers away from 1800, which is just insane. Since the carport video went live, our carport tour, we've had another 500 subscribers since that video went live 3 days ago. And we've actually just hit the threshold to be monetized, both for memberships, super thanks, and ad revenue. So we've hit those two thresholds within a day of each other, which is awesome. So again, a big thank you to all you guys who have subscribed. It'll take a month or two to actually get accepted into the partner program for YouTube before I actually start making money from the platform. But you know, honestly, the money that I'm going to make from YouTube will go back into the house build. I haven't really mentioned much about finances with the house build yet, but we are going to have to probably borrow another 150 odd to finish the house completely. We've got some money still in the bank for the first $70,000 deposit, which will be for the subfloor that's going to arrive in 2 weeks, and then I'll have to borrow more money. And we do have a mortgage on this 12 acres as well. We didn't get completely debt free moving out here. But yeah, every view, every comment, every like that you guys give to this channel will support me and my family and building our dream house. And yeah, so like, share, subscribe, because this is now a group effort. And it's been a wild ride since January. I've only been doing YouTube for since I think the 8th or 9th of January. And I did ask ChatGPT, I said, how long would it take to get 1,000 subscribers for a new homesteading channel? Chat said around 7 months to get 1,000 subscribers. And we hit 1,000 subscribers within 2 months of starting the channel. So it's been pretty crazy. Sort of took off. Fantine's training has been going well. She's now got a halter on her and a rope that I can sort of pull her around the paddock with. And she still kind of will walk away from me until I hold the rope, and then she knows that she can't get away and she'll let me get close to her. But if she had the choice, she would keep her distance from me. So I'm still trying to gain her trust and give her treats. And but yeah, it's a lot better now. At least I don't have to chase her through the field. I can walk up to her, grab her halter and her rope, and pull her into the yard whenever I need her to go into there. So things are going well with that. I've been walking her in the morning on the tractor, and she's been going really well with that. Just getting used to being led and being directed. She really is quite a funny old cow. She really doesn't like the sense of not being in control. She likes to call the shots. Even when I walk up to her in the morning, even if I've got some really nice, baby grass shoots that she really loves, or a nice bit of watermelon or a carrot or some treats, I'll walk up to her in the morning, and almost as if she's giving me permission to walk up to her. She'll look at me, give me a big nod, and then walk up to me, as if to say, I'm still in charge here, I'll allow you to be near me. But it's funny. She's a funny old character. And I don't know if you guys saw that I had a chat with a lady in Perth who runs Honeybee Farmstead, and she's been very had a big part to play in this whole training routine, because she's trained 30-40 odd cows at her homestead and sold them. So she even said that it looks like Fantine is giving me more trouble than her hardest cow ever gave her. So I'm pretty sure after this experience of training Fantine, I'll be able to train any cow moving forward. And I think I definitely want to get a calf and train from a calf, because that'll just be a lot easier, and they'll fall into line a lot quicker. Fantine was just left in the paddock for the first 20 odd months and didn't really have human interaction apart from getting fed the odd carrot by the farmer, but it wasn't really that much. Yeah, sorry about the glitch. The internet isn't the best out here. I usually have a tripod sitting on the camera, sitting on the tractor, and that sometimes helps with it a bit better, but today must be some interference. Anyway, I wasn't going to make this a long one. I've still got a bunch of screw-on concrete in parts to mount onto our house footings. But this is our driveway one day leading down to our house. How beautiful is this? And if we go up this little hill here, we go up to our dam that our house will overlook. It's quite spectacular. I still kind of pinch myself that, you know, all this land belongs to us. It still sometimes doesn't feel real. Very blessed. Where's Grace? Oh. Where is she? Behind me. Grace is somewhere behind me, I can't... Oh, I've got the wrong camera. There's Grace. Hey, Bubba. Oh. Yep. Well, that's the update for the last couple of weeks. I don't think I've left anything out. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a fortnight or so when I do another one of these. Anyway, catch you guys and see you soon.